So now, nearly half a century later, Jung returns with this long-awaited, highly anticipated sequel, Fly, Wild Swans, My Mother, Myself, and China, which once again traces the history of modern China through the true stories of 3 generations of women in her family. So this book continues the story of Jung's family and China from the late 70s until today. During this time, China rises from a decrepit and isolated state to a world power, challenging American dominance as Jung makes a new life in the West, one of the first Chinese to leave her homeland at the end of the Cultural Revolution. Awed at her newfound sense of freedom and emboldened as China's restrictions loosen, Jung nonetheless remains intimately entwined with her native land, keenly aware that any misstep may bring repercussions to her family. As she becomes a writer, the relationship with her homeland is made far more complex as she embraces her role as a chronicler of China's returns to authoritarianism. Facing increased surveillance as Chairman Xi Jinping comes to power, her freedom to write comes at an unbearable cost. Though her mother, now in her 90s, is dying in China, Jung is not permitted to visit. Damn. A love letter to her mother and a tribute to her grandmother and father, victims of the Cultural Revolution, Fly, Wild Swans, brings Jung's family story into the present, offering an immersive, deeply moving, and unforgettable account of life in a communist dictatorship and the threats modern China poses to the international world order.